Hi, guys.
Hello, welcome to Live at 5. I'm Beth Stevens.
I'm Paul Wontorek. And oh my God, one of our favorite people on the planet is here.
We're so excited.
Who's here?
Sierra Boggess.
Ah, we love Sierra Boggess in the house and performing all week at Feinstein's 54 Below. So,
Can't
I mean,
miss.
you
Can't
got to
miss.
see that because, I'm dying to hear her sing. She's not singing today unless,
She
no,
might. You
no, we're
never
not going to
know
make her
when she
sing.
breaks out into song.
Anyway, we're super excited she's here. But we have so much news to talk about.
so
much news.
much news in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, I know, because it's the fall now, so
Do you want to go
summer
first?
any-
There's so much news. I don't
Okay,
even
well, let's
know.
get the big one out of the way.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Bernadette Peters, it is true, she is replacing Bette Midler in Hello, Dolly in January. Matt Rodin is sighing. He's very
We're
excited.
all clutching our pearls. It's so exciting.
Yes, this is huge. This is like big. This is
This
big
is a
star
big deal.
casting. This is
Yes,
big.
this is-
And also Victor Garber.
Four-time Tony nominee.
Yes, big
star.
big crush, big crush, musical theater, like
All the
heartthrob
crushes are
crush
gonna
in
be
the
Hello,
80s and
Dolly.
90s. Still very dashing. He's playing Horace. So he'll replace David Hyde Pierce. This is all happening next year. This is January 20th. So here's what's happening. Bette Midler and David Hyde Pierce are leaving the show January 14th. Donna Murphy, who I have not seen yet, she does alternate performances.
Every Tuesday, right?
Right, as Dolly. She's also leaving the production because Bernadette Peters will do a full schedule.
Yes. Bernadette doing 8 shows a week.
Thank you. There's some noise. I don't know if you
This
hear
is
that.
this will be a huge deal. Bernadette
Yes.
Peters, first of all, Bernadette Peters sells a lot of tickets.
Bernadette
She's
Peters
one of
is
those
a
people
genius.
that's like
Bette Midler is a genius.
Yeah.
Bernadette Peters is a genius. Bette Midler gave her blessing. That was very classy.
well, I love Bette Midler. The quote she gave was that she can't wait to see it from row G or whatever, and she's sure she's gonna have to pay for the tickets. That's what she said. So anyway, and of course Taylor Trench is also leaving soon for Dear Evan Hansen, and we haven't heard who's replacing him yet. So anyway, huge news on the Rialto.
And that was like overnight news. It kept coming
Yeah, I
and
know.
coming and
Kept
coming.
coming and
So
coming.
there are 3 different stories about that.
Yes.
Okay. Now we've got more big news because one of the biggest musicals we're all anticipating is Mean Girls, of course. Now we have a date in theater.
Okay.
So it's previewing on March 12th. It's opening on April 8th. Another April musical that's very
Okay.
important at the August Wilson Theater. That is current home to Groundhog Day, which is closing September 17th on
Right.
Sunday. Of course, we already knew this. It's in Washington, D.C. at the National Theater from October 31st through December 3rd. So that is all set and ready, and Mean Girls is locked and loaded.
They released a new poster.
Oh yeah, there's art.
Like
there's
now
art.
they put words on the girls.
There's they're
The
wearing
logos
pink.
on the dresses.
There's wearing pink.
Very
they're wearing-
pink. It's very pink, people. Okay, A Doll's House Part 2. This is sad for fans of brilliant theater. Because this is a great show. We
I
love
love
Doll's
this
House
show.
Part 2. It is also closing on the 24th, September 24th. It played 173 regular performances. I think it's the longest running new play of last season. So it's a big success. Plays don't run as long as musicals. It's Lucas Nath wrote it. He's kind of a genius. I can't wait to see what he does next now that he has a lot of Broadway attention. Directed by Sam Gold. 8 Tony nominations, and of course Laurie Metcalf won, and it's currently starring who?
Miss Julie White.
Who we love, Julie
We
White.
love Julie White.
Yeah, so anyway, you guys really have to go see A Doll's House Part 2.
So this is talk about highly anticipated. This is for next year in December, right? So we just had news about January. Go all the way to December 2018. To Kill a Mockingbird will start performances
Okay.
on December 13th.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Well, who wrote it? Somebody
don't know.
fancy.
Well, Harper Lee wrote the book, and she won a Pulitzer Prize.
Harper Lee. And the sequel,
But-
correct? Isn't it a sequel?
Yeah. Well, we don't need to talk about that. Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin. You know him from The West Wing. You know him from A Few Good Men. You know him from everything. He's got an Oscar. You know Aaron Sorkin.
Dating Broadway stars sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
We
Aaron
don't have to name
Sorkin.
names. He adapted the script, so you know it's going to be some fast talking. They'll probably walk down hallways, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's going to be a big deal.
So who's going to play Atticus Finch? Let the dream casting
We have a
begin.
lot of time to
December
figure it out.
2018.
18.
18. Mark your
it's
calendars.
It's far off. Just
It's
write
a
it
big
down.
deal, though, you guys. It's a big
So
deal.
Brian Tyree Henry was an original cast member of the Book of Mormon. He was the general.
You can see him on the Tony clip.
You can see him on the Tony clip. Now he's coming back to Broadway. He is an Emmy nominee for his guest spot on This Is Us, which is a great tearjerker of a show. I can't wait till it comes back. Oh, by the way, American Horror Story cult started last night.
These are things I can't watch.
It's just
'cause they're too
unrelated
creepy.
news,
Thank
but
you.
Sarah Paulson, we love her. Anyway, he will be in Kenneth Lonergan's play Lobby Hero, which Beth and I saw in the 90s because we are older.
Or 2002. Whatever.
Really? It felt like a long time ago. Anyway, Michael Cera and Chris Evans are in it. This is at the Helen Hayes Theater starting March 1st, and Trip Coleman is directing it, and there's still the female
There's
lead
one more cast member.
role still
Yeah.
needs to be cast. A great part. Maybe Sierra Boggess would be great in that part. I don't know, if she doesn't want to sing, that'd be a good part maybe. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there.
Sure.
So that's happening. And then other news Off-Broadway is that was actually, that's second stage on Broadway, correct?
At the Helen Hayes.
That's the new second
Then-
stage
yeah,
they're moving to Broadway
right.
now.
First thing going in
It's
the
a-
Helen Hayes.
That's
It's a big
correct.
deal. But they're bringing back this play, Lonely Planet, which I just wanted to bring up because I love it. Arnie Burton and Matt McGrath will be in it. This is an off-Broadway play from the 90s, correct this time. Written by Stephen Dees. Keene Company's doing it at the Clermont Theater. It originally starred, did you know this?
I'm not going to know this, whatever. it
Dennis
is.
O'Hare,
I love Dennis
before
O'Hare.
we knew Dennis O'Hare.
Tony winner.
And my good friend Mark Shannon, the late great Mark Shannon. Anyway, so that's why I know it, because my friend was in it. And Billy Crudup is also in an off-Broadway play called Harry Clark, which sounds really fun. At the Vineyard, a one-man show, then they're also gonna make an audio play out of it on Audible.
Yeah.
And it's about a guy who pretends like he's an Englishman.
He's a Midwestern guy who has
Who
a double
comes
life
to
as
New
a
York
Cockney.
and
Cockney.
Fake British accent. I think Sierra Boggess has done that sometimes.
I'm sure she's done a
Walks around
Cockney
with a fake
accent.
British accent.
Yeah,
She's done
I think
that.
so. I think so. So that's happening at the Vineyard. Okay, Billy Magnuson, your bro friend. I like to call him your bro friend. Billy
Everyone's
Magnuson,
bro
everyone
friend.
remembers him from Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike.
Or like the End of the Woods movie.
Or that. But he got a Tony nomination for that one as
Correct.
Spike.
And he was near naked.
That's what I was just indicating. Anyway, he has been cast in the Aladdin live action movie as a new character,
I know.
Prince Anders.
We don't know who Prince
We don't
Anders
know anything
is.
about him, but he looks like Billy Magnuson.
So it's good.
Also, on the site today, we've got clips from the Les Mis tour. That's
Yes.
exciting. Singing all your favorite songs.
And let's bring up Sierra Boggess again.
Maybe she could sing it with the
No.
tour clips.
Well, that of course that's a Les Mis connection, but also Sierra Renee Scott connection. Because I saw Sierra Renee Scott today.
Oh, we moved on to the next
Who
story.
is one of Sierra Boggess's favorite people, I believe.
BFF.
That correct? Confirmed? Yes.
Confirmed.
She's in
And
a
we
new play.
confirmed. Right, so you have a Little Mermaid connection, you have a Les Mis connection, we've got a lot of Sierra Boggess at the center of
We're
the
just
Broadway
trying to
universe.
tease. We're teasing the interview. She's coming.
Portuguese Kid
She's
stars
coming.
Jason Alexander, you know him from Seinfeld, he's also a Tony winner.
Yes, the
He
Portuguese
goes-
kid.
The Portuguese Kid, John Patrick Shanley's new play.
And
I'm
I
gonna
went
get
and
out of
interviewed
here.
them. I went and interviewed them.
How were they? Were they nice to you?
Sierra, I almost called her Sierra. Sierra Renee Scott looked amazing, and she was adorable. And Jason Alexander and John Patrick Shanley said that the two of them together are like Lucy and Desi.
That's adorable.
So anyway, it's going to be a good play. So you can check that out. But right now we're going to take a break. We're going to give you a little throwback video with Sierra Boggess, and we'll be right back with Miss Boggess.
What's up, Broadway.com? I'm Sierra Boggess, and I am standing in front of my resume, so this could only be roll call. I think if your character's name is Binky, you're gonna need to have a good time. This was the first show that I did out of college, but this was the most incredible, first of all, company of people. People like Broadway stars such as Lindsay Mendez, Patty Murin, Mary Faber, Marissa Perry, Jenny Fell. I mean, I can just keep going. And we had never done anything in our entire lives. So Princesses was the best time ever. Now do I put it back? Or I do this? These costumes in every way are everyone's favorite things to wear. The pink and purple poofy masquerade dress with the crown, it's every girl's dream. Some people might say sexy, some people might say slutty. She was the office slut, so I guess that's sexy. This is a dream role, and I'm really glad I got to play this, but I am not Puerto Rican. Y'all know it's true. Not only does my family talk about this the most, but you guys talk about this the most. That's easy. I had the most anxiety dreams about playing Sharon Graham in Masterclass because I was singing opera, but I was singing Lady Macbeth. It's a completely different voice type than Sierra has. I had many actors' nightmares about this.
Brantley of the New York Times calls The Book of Mormon the best musical of this century. This was my 4th time seeing it, and they still had me at hello. Winner of 9 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The Book of Mormon on Broadway.
Hey guys, we are back on Live with Sierra Boggess.
Hi everyone. Just look at that camera,
You can
that
look-
camera,
you
or
can
that
look
camera,
wherever you want.
or
There
your
are
face,
cameras
or this
everywhere.
live at 5. Like there's
you
so
know,
many audiences.
So Sierra said when you came in, you said this is one of the only videos I haven't done at Broadway.com.
It's true.
Live at 5. So welcome. We've been waiting for you.
Welcome me.
Welcome you. Hi.
Hi.
So good to see you.
Good to see you
always.
too.
How are you easing into fall from summer? How do you feel about this? Are you okay?
I feel good about this because I love the fall.
Yeah.
But I think we're a little bit confused today. Here in New York, it's been super gloomy.
Yeah. And
So-
a little humid and
Yeah.
gross and so weird.
So I'm going to fix the energy of that with
Oh.
my show tonight.
Well, you are known for fixing energy. So you are at Feinstein's 54 Below, which
Yeah,
is
like in approximately
any minute.
any minute now.
Any minute.
I have my hair. I've done my best hair for Broadway.com. You see, I just went because I have to go and do it like super cute in a second.
And you always look super cute.
Oh, thank
you. You definitely turn it on. You definitely know how to do it as a show, and you can rock a gown. Or what are you
Yeah.
wearing in this show?
It is a gown.
It's a gown. Okay.
Tis a gown.
It's a gown.
Because 54 Below, people sit below you. Because it's 54. And so
I
I
think
don't
that's
want
why
to wear
it's actually
something.
called that. I
I
think it's
don't
called that
think
because
so.
it's below Studio 54.
Correct. But they sit below you, just FYI. And so I don't want to be wearing some super short skirt.
Oh, so you're
That
just pointing
was the
out this is for
point.
future performers.
Yeah.
This didn't come out of a bad
No,
mistake you
I
made
just
at some point.
made the decision that as a Disney princess,
Yeah.
I better wear an appropriate.
Can I ask you a little Disney princess throwback question? I was thinking about you today.
Great. That's an important thing to think about.
I think about you often.
Sweet.
And you were in The Little Mermaid,
That's true.
as everybody knows, and we just saw a piece from your roll call video, and you talked about it. You said it's a role your family loves the most, and a lot of people love this role. But I remember you did it out of town.
Yes.
And I was thinking that right now, Frozen, the new Disney musical Frozen,
Yeah.
is currently in previews in
Denver.
Denver, and that's where you guys started.
Yes.
So I wanted you to have a little. What were you going through at this point at that process when you were in The Little Mermaid? How were you feeling? And you were doing it out of town, and you were like on the cusp of this thing.
But I was also, because Denver is also where I'm from, so it was
Oh, right, you were
also
home.
my home. Yeah, I was home. It was
Right.
the strangest thing. But I think when it's your first thing, it doesn't quite hit you until later.
Yeah.
So I think I was much calmer actually in Denver than I got, even like as the run was going on, then it starts hitting you.
Okay.
That's
so
what I
that
think.
part of the process was actually not scary.
No, I think it was really interesting for me, and they were changing all kinds of stuff, and we were trying new things. That was when they decided to take. All of us used to wear these like mesh body things, and then they decided in Denver to take it off of Norm and I.
Okay.
And the rest is history, because then Norm became Abs of Broadway. We talk about it all the time. And then when we were doing Phantom together, we were like, well, we don't have to be the mermaid weight anymore, because we're in like a whole mess of layers. But anyways, isn't it so interesting?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's all interesting. We love it. Are you kidding me? Alice just wanted us all to know. She said it's not Alice Ripley, by the way, but this girl Alice wrote.
We
Emily,
just assume it's Alice.
no,
Ripley.
the reason why is because Alice wrote, Emily and I are friends because of you. So somehow
Oh my
someone
God,
named Alice
Sierra
who's
is
friends with someone named Emily
responsible
because
for
of
the-
you.
Oh my God.
You're bringing together Alice's and Emily.
Oh my God. What a nice thing for me to do.
Somebody named Sierra, not you, because you're sitting here.
I'm sitting
A different
here.
Sierra McGill said, "What is your favorite song to sing?" This is a hard question to answer, but let's talk about what's your favorite song in the show tonight. What
Oh,
are
in
what are
my
you
show
doing?
tonight?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I've actually moved some pieces of the show around, and my encore is one of my favorite things to sing. It is from Secret Garden.
Oh my God, I saw you in that Secret Garden concert.
Oh.
That rocked me so hard.
It was that was a really awesome night.
Oh.
That music music I've been listening to for so long, and I just, anytime that I can sing anything from Secret Garden, it just feels like like this.
Oh my God.
So I love singing that.
You singing it though, your voice plus that music was phenomenal.
Thank
Okay,
you.
there are a lot of questions, so can we just like throw them out to the
go.
people? Vic, who's your favorite Broadway singer?
My favorite Broadway singer, that's very hard, Vic.
Oh wait, you know what? He actually might just be saying you're his favorite Broadway singer.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, you're asking me to pick
All
my
right, then we
favorite-
won't make you. We won't
Please
make
don't.
you. We won't make you.
I can't.
Gavin wants to know: do you sing Where Did the Rock Go in
Oh,
concerts?
no, but I
From
am.
School of Rock.
I'm actually singing that because I feel like when your show is still playing,
Yeah.
it's like it seems strange to be singing that like across the way from where it's playing. So that's why I
Right.
choose not to do it right now.
Okay.
But in Japan, actually, I'm singing in Japan, the 4 Stars concert, 4 Stars returns in December, and I am singing in Japan, Where Did the Rock Go? For the first time in concert.
What happens with you when you go to Japan? These Japanese people, they love it.
Ramin and I have the most
I know.
insane, amazing Japanese fan base.
I know.
And
I want to
it's
be a
'cause of
groupie on one
Phantom.
of these tours. Can I carry your bags around?
Yes.
I totally want to
Well,
come.
the first time that we landed in Japan, we were like Angelina and Brad, like back in the day, because we got off the plane and they were at the airport with signs in our faces and stuff. And we were like, what is happening?
So let's be clear. It's because of Love Never Dies?
No, it's because of Phantom 25th anniversary.
Oh, of course.
Because it's on
of the- right.
DVD, and so
Of course.
suddenly, so the first time we went to Japan together was to promote the DVD.
Right,
That's what
okay.
happened.
Right.
But they had already seen it because it was live in cinemas around the world.
Oh.
So
And you are the ultimate Christine Daae. I think Andrew Lloyd Webber has said this. I'm pretty sure he said this to me, I believe. And I've said it. I don't know. You're pretty phenomenal. You're pretty phenomenal in this role. I would love to see you sing Love Never Dies again someday. Will I ever get to see that maybe?
I'm singing it in concert tonight.
Wait a minute. I gotta go. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta
what?
go.
You're singing Love
it-
Never Dies?
Yeah, I gotta warm
Through
up
Saturday,
for that
everybody.
in a second. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see me sing Love Never Dies.
Because you love that. That music is amazing.
Well, yes, it's
Yeah.
one of my favorite scores.
Me too.
Yeah. And so I figured out how to put Love Never Dies in my show. Normally I don't do it if it's just piano and I. I do it if it's like, because even Andrew and I never
You only
did
do it if it's just piano if Andrew's playing.
Well, Andrew and I have only ever done it where it's 2 pianos, because it's just such
okay.
a lush orchestration as well that he likes it. It's like 2 pianos
Mm-hmm.
and I, and he's one of them. But my music director, Brian Hertz, has arranged this for 6 pieces. So we started doing it in Australia, we did it in Japan, and now I'm doing with 6 pieces here.
So Brian's on piano?
Brian's on piano.
And is he intimidated knowing that you're used to singing it with Andrew Lloyd Webber on piano? Okay.
No, because Andrew also
Making
is
sure.
self-proclaimed that he's like, he's not like, he's a composer. Like he's not like, listen to me play. Like,
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
he's himself has said that. So no, Brian's not intimidated by that. But
Okay, Claire wants to know, what's your favorite inspirational at the moment?
my favorite inspirational.
Maybe like quote, or like, I know that people look to you for,
My favorite-
you're very namaste.
Okay, so my major inspiration right now is Brene Brown. Am I looking at the right camera?
Yeah, if it's red.
Great.
Yep.
It's the one with the red light on it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Look, it took
So
just a
good.
second. So Brene Brown, and my reward for getting through my week at 54 Below, I work on the reward principle, is that I get to see Brene Brown. She's coming to New York on, I'll be there on Tuesday, I think it's the 12th. Yeah. And she is speaking, and she's written a new book.
Who's Renee Brown?
Brene Brown. Brene.
Matt
Brown.
Roden is bugging out too.
Great. She's amazing. She wrote 3 books, well now 4, but the 3 that I've read and that I give to any master class that I teach or anything. The first one is Gifts of Imperfection, because we, especially as artists, are all recovering perfectionists. And one of my favorite things that she talks about is that perfectionism is a 20-ton shield that we carry around with us in order to not be seen. And so I say it's like, as performers, and she doesn't even write like with performers in mind, but I think this should be in like all the curriculums of all the musical theater programs or anything. Because if we're being perfectionists, I'm finding a lot of people are labeling themselves as, and especially young people, and I'm trying to get rid of that right now because you don't have to identify as that. I think somehow along the way it's gotten cool to be,
Right.
I'm a perfectionist and that's why. And it's like, no, take the cool label off of that. Actually, what we're trying to do is be vulnerable and be seen. So she wrote Gifts of Imperfection, then she wrote Daring Greatly, and then she wrote Rising Strong, which is like, ugh. And so, but she's just written a new book. I think it's called Braving the Wilderness, but it comes out, I think on the 12th, actually.
And you're going to see her.
And I'm going to see her. I've never seen her in person or anything. I listened to her podcast, everything. So that's my inspiration thing to tell you guys. So,
Oh, wow.
Brene Brown. And you, I can't believe that
I'm
you
gonna
didn't.
read.
You're going to know now.
I'm gonna go find out.
I'm
Trust
glad
me.
you know.
I feel very
Yeah.
out of touch. So many questions I'm choosing.
Great.
How much of the Phantom? Claire wants to know also how much of the Phantom do you remember in French?
Like almost all of it.
Really?
I sing a lot of it in French in my show. And I talk about like how I learned to do it in French as well. But I remember most of it. And sometimes I'll test myself. Like the random parts of the show too, like parts that you wouldn't,
Right.
you want me to do it right now, I can see her.
Do something.
Well, what? Like somebody say like the most random part of Phantom that you can think of.
The most
like
random
not,
part.
I don't want to do like, all I
Emily
ask-
said, thank you for getting me into Brene Brown's books. Okay.
Great.
Danny wants to know, we'll get to that. Have you seen Ramin and Anastasia?
yes, I saw him in
course she
Anastasia.
has. Why
And then
would
he
she-
came and saw my
Why
show,
would
my
she not?
54 Below on Monday.
Why would she not? They're friends.
Yeah,
Will you come to Oregon to give a master class? Rose wants to know.
yeah.
Sure. They want to know point of no return, but that's not a random moment.
No.
That's like,
Point of no, give me like,
think of me. These are not random.
these are not
I think you
random.
were looking
guys,
for like,
I want like actual, real, intense Phantom fans. Like,
No, I know you want to. You want one of
I want
those.
the random times, like the recitatives and
Yes,
stuff.
I know that. I know.
Those are interesting.
But his voice filled.
Ah.
From, okay.
Mais sa voix m'a bercé de ses accents feutrés. Dans la nuit, une musique m'a pris la main.
That's perfect.
That's good.
That's a good choice, Olivia.
Yeah, good job. See, Olivia.
Oh, they want to know this face doesn't hold a horror for me now. Katya wants that one.
What's it?
This face doesn't hold a horror for me now. It's-
Oh, that's not.
That's hard.
That's not the.
I must go. I wonder where I am.
What? I must go. Oh yeah. Oh, what's that? But. Oh, you got me. Man, what is?
How about Little Latte?
Yeah. Which one is it? Well, he starts that. Little
right.
Vous vous
You
en
remember
souvenez?
that too.
Yeah,
How do you do
that's,
that?
vous vous en souvenez? It was like, ouais, parce que vous aviez plongé en mer pour rapporter mon échappe. Oh, Raoul, c'est bien vous, as the beginning of that scene. And then how does it get into Little Lottie? Little Lottie, da, 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 da. Vous vous en souvenez? I can't even remember the English now. Ce que je préfère, disait Lotte, c'est quand la nuit je suis bordée et que l'ange de la musique chante dans mes pensées. Quand l'ange de la musique chante dans mes pensées.
Wow, that's amazing.
Good,
And
right?
beautiful.
I used to walk to
Yeah.
School of Rock doing that, like saying the French
Right,
as fast
you
as
were
I
learning
can,
at the
because
same
I was
time.
learning at the same time.
Now, how do you feel when people? Because a lot of people are saying this on here. That you, China just said this. I love you, Sierra. You're my Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Does that freak you out?
It's because, well, I know why they're saying it's because of the Awakening concert and album, and I talk about my love for
Yeah,
Barbara Streisand.
yeah, I know.
She's my role model. So they're trying to get me to understand the love.
I know, that's crazy.
I get it. I get the love.
What's your favorite audition tip? Do you have one?
Yeah, don't listen to who's singing before you. You don't have to actually. I learned that from competitive ice skating. Actually, never watch right before you. It psychs you out. There's no point.
Yeah.
Why add to your nerves that will
Right.
be there?
Rose, what's a dream role you have not yet played?
I don't know yet. That's how I always feel about things. I don't know what it is, but as soon as it reveals itself, it'll be like, oh, that one.
Ed said, please say hello to my lovely fiance Allison. She loves you more than me.
Allison, you're getting married to this man.
That's cute. What's your favorite yoga pose? I love the kind of questions you get.
My favorite yoga.
No one's
Yeah, they're
ever asked
way
that.
better than
That's
like
a
what's
first
an
on Live
stage
at Five.
Yeah.
Most viewers we've had in weeks.
Oh, neato.
Oh yeah.
My favorite yoga pose. I like back bend, so like dancer pose, or in Bikram it's what, standing bow. Yeah, I like those.
People love you, and
That's
I love you.
nice.
We can just keep going.
That feels
You're
nice.
at 54 Below through Saturday night.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just looking at the time, you guys, because I'm literally going over there. I have a show tonight at 7 p.m. It's
We gotta get her
5:30
out the
now.
door. We gotta get her out
And
the
so
door.
I'm gonna do my.
Yeah,
I have
and
like
the
half
gown.
my face on.
And the gown.
And a gown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I gotta go talk to my orchestra.
Right. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
We gotta let her go. But
But-
please, you can be here anytime.
I'll come anytime.
Yeah, you
Any
can just-
live at 5.
you can just show up.
Actually, Ramin, the last time he did live at 5, he's like, please come and crash my live at 5. Like if I just was like, but then everyone would freak out.
It would have been amazing. You can always do that. And then Olivia just wanted to say, can you please tell her she's cool?
No, I'll tell you you're enough.
There
You're
you
so
go.
enough.
There you go. I love how you always bring it back to on brand. Always on
On
brand.
brand.
I love it.
I'm on brand. No, because I don't know what cool is, but I know what enough is.
And Emily said, thank you for making my day. So anyway, everyone loves you. Broadway.com loves you. And go do a good show and sing that Love Never Dies and sing that Secret Garden.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come see you.
Okay, come see me.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Everyone,
Au
we'll
revoir.
be back tomorrow. Who's our special guest tomorrow, Matt Roden?
No. It's
I know who it is.
who is it?
Jennifer Damiano will be here
Oh,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh,
Yes.
she's
That's nice.
awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Live at 5. So we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
I'll get the
Bye.
seat ready for her.